In this video, I'm going to give you a few tips for using a database called ProQuest Nursing and Allied Health. You can get to this database from the GHC Library's website by clicking on Databases by Subject, then Medicine and Health, then Dentistry. Scroll down and choose ProQuest Nursing and Allied Health. This is the basic search page. Anytime you do a search in a database, you want to start with having full text selected so you're getting articles you can read in full. Let's try a sample search. Periodontal disease with quotation marks around it, and diabetes. Why did we put quotation marks around periodontal disease? If you look at this tip, it tells you doing so will search for the term as an exact phrase. Should you use the peer-reviewed checkbox? I would only do so if your instructor has told you you can only use peer-reviewed articles. Otherwise, I'd skip it for now. So we'll hit search, and we see that we've got a lot of results. ProQuest is always going to give you suggested search terms at the top. Sometimes they're useful, but sometimes they're not. These options on the left are called limiters, and they'll narrow down our results depending on what we select. So let's look at scholarly journals, and let's look at articles published since 2011. Because the health sciences change so quickly, you usually only want to read articles published in the past 5 years. If you click on the article title, it'll bring you to the article. This is the actual published article as a PDF, and it appears exactly as it did in print. At the top of the article is the title, the authors, and the journal it was published in. If you click on the Abstract tab, you'll get information about the article. This is also all the information you'll need to write an APA citation, such as the journal volume and issue number and the page range of the article. The abstract gives you a brief summary of the article, but this is not the article itself. On the right, you can download or save the PDF to your computer, email a copy of it yourself, or print it. If you click on Cite, you'll generate an automatic APA citation for the article. However, you never just want to copy and paste this into a Works Cited page without checking it against your APA style guide. ProQuest Nursing and Allied Health also has advanced searching features. In the advanced search, you can link different terms and concepts together, or search for terms in different parts of the article record. So let's try another search. This time let's look for the word diabetes, specifically in the title of the article. Okay, and we want the words periodontal disease or gum disease to appear somewhere in the abstract of the article. If we scroll down, we can specify a date range, and again we want articles published since 2011. And then you'll see that we can also look for articles about particular age groups. We'll just look for information about adults. Okay, and there's also all kinds of source types, and we're just going to choose scholarly journal. And we'll leave document type blank for the search, and we'll choose articles in English. And then we'll hit search. Okay. And for this advanced search, you see that we only get 20 results, but they're all about our topic. If you click on the title, this one will bring you to the full text of the article in HTML, which the other article didn't have as a choice. But if you click on full text PDF, here you see it as a PDF as it appeared in print. If a PDF is available, you want to look at this instead of the HTML article because the PDF has page numbers, which you'll need to cite in your paper if you use a quote from the article. So that's it for this tutorial on ProQuest Nursing and Allied Health. If you have any questions about using this database or any other library resources, please just let us know, and we'll talk to you soon.